Good morning, Garth.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Good. You sound great.
It is. Thank you. So do you. Early morning.
Yes, ma'am.
My goodness, it is so good to have you here. I can't thank you enough for taking time out of your busy schedule to talk to us this morning. We're really looking forward to your concert.
We're so excited. This is the same guys, the same exact guys that's played every gig we've ever done. So getting to come to West Texas is it's like getting to put your favorite pair of boots on and this is going to be a lot of fun.
Wow. You know, and it's been, 20 years. So we've missed you.
It's been very sweet. Everywhere we go, we took off to raise our baby. So everywhere you go, it's been 20 years. So it's pretty sweet, man. You get to see the people you hope to see again. And then there's this whole new batch of kids out there that just love country music and know it inside and out, and man, it makes it so much fun to play.
Awesome. We are a Bobby Bone station here, so I really want to thank you. Gosh, this is an incredible donation that you made to St. Jude.
Oh, that was all Bobby. He put a call out to everybody across the land, and that was them. They did all the work. We didn't do anything. We were just the lucky recipient of who he picked to work.
And you have your collection out on sale now, and you had it on sale through Christmas with donations to St. Jude, so that was really awesome.
Yeah, that was fun, and everybody was very sweet that night, in Nashville, and he happened to pick the Ryman, which now has kind of become the place on the planet to play country music. I'm so glad they didn't tear that place down, and now it is just a place for not only country music, but all kinds of bands are coming through there and playing in that little sanctuary, and it sounds fantastic, and it's a great room to play.
Well, now you have worked so hard to keep your ticket prices reasonable and the same all the way across the board. You want to talk about that a little bit?
Jan, isn't it crazy? Because our ticket price, I think, is expensive, but, because that's a lot of money, and you never go by yourself, so now double it.
Yeah.
If you have kids, double that. If kids don't bring them and you got a babysitter, probably going to want to take, your spouse or your date out to dinner. If you want a T-shirt or a beer, it gets expensive. Parking in Boston, the price of parking as you got closer to the gig was more than the ticket.
Wow.
So it's just crazy. So I think the main thing that we want people to know is I go to concerts all the time. It's my favorite thing to do. So me and Michelle would go to concerts, and I understand how hard it is just to get there. And I can't thank people enough for going through that just to come sing and play and make my dream come true. It's a pretty cool gig.
We have such a great connection with your audience. How do you do that? Has it always been that way, or is it something that's built over the years?
I got to say, man, since day one, for some reason, people are just sweet to you. They're pulling for you, and what I love is they'll sing with you. Oh my gosh, if you can get them on the first song to start singing, then it's no longer a concert. It's kind of like a party, and you just kind of get to be kind of there at the party, but you're not the party, you're part of it. And that's what's fun. When you can't tell the line between the artist and people, when that line totally disappears, that's when things get fun right there.
Well, you have so many songs that have shaped your career that have become anthems, all the way from The Dance and Thunder Rolls, Friends and Unanswered Prayers. I mean, an incredible story, all of them.
Yeah, we feel very, very lucky. And people treat the old stuff like it's new, which is really cool. And then the very sweet thing is people are treating the new stuff like it's the old stuff. So it's a sweet little kind of seamless line in here. And the show runs from Much Too Young. Much Too Young is it's so the beginning.
Yes.
And so you never know where it fits in places, but people always surprise me with that. And then with new things, we had an anthem off of the first album back called Mom that you just see signs for all the time, and it's like, so you get to play a little bit of everything. Mostly though, it's old stuff for us, simply because, like I said, I go to concerts, and nothing upsets me more to go to a concert and some artist drop a whole new record on you, and you're like, dude, I came here to hear the old stuff. So we bring all of our old stuff with us, and we talk about it every night in the show. So it's a fun show to come to, just simply because hopefully every song that comes on there, hopefully you're going to know a little bit of it, if not all of it. nothing upsets me more to go to a concert and some artist drop a whole new record on you, and you're like, dude, I came here to hear the old stuff. So we bring all of our old stuff with us, and we talk about it every night in the show. So it's a fun show to come to, just simply because hopefully every song that comes on there, hopefully you're going to know a little bit of it, if not all of it, sometime in your life.
Do you play most all of them on every show? Do you have certain ones that you definitely play, or that you wait for the encores, or you wait for the shout-outs?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing is you got to make each show its own. There's a definite skeleton of list of songs that you better play, or they're going to be waiting with a rope, by the bus when you come out. So there's things you have to cover. And then, but thank God and thank Alan Reynolds, the producer of all this stuff. He chose songs that were so different from one another that it just never gets old. It's so much fun to play, and it's so much fun to hear the people sing them. And it's luckiest guy on the planet, I'm telling you.
Now, you've held true to wearing your hat, your cowboy hat through. You've held true to wearing your cowboy hat through all these years.
I had pictures when I was 17, and that dang straw, and just loved it. I wanted to be George Strait my whole life, and it's funny. No matter how old you get, no matter what your career takes on, or what you either try to achieve or whatever, I don't think you ever stop trying to be George Strait. I love the guy so much and love his music so much, and it's influenced me so much that's just kind of how I'll probably live my life till my last day.
That is incredible. What influences you when you write your music the most, do you think?
Well, you, me, people. I think when you write, you just want to relate, and there's a song on the new album, they test all these songs going out, and there's a song on the new album that's testing unbelievably well, solely for that reason. It's a song called He Really Loves You. And a real life story that happened in Claremore, Oklahoma, when we were raising our babies with soccer moms and dads out there.
Wow.
And it's just a cool story about communicating that to people, to each other, as husband and wife, because it was neat. It was a neat story, and on there is on this new album is that story kind of put to music. So I think that's it. Just trying to relate, hopefully real life.
Well, I think we're running short of time. I wish I had more time with you, but I just tell you, I cannot thank you enough. We really are looking forward to the show, and it's been incredible talking to you. Thank you so much for taking the time this morning, Garth.
I've enjoyed it very much. Can't wait to see you. I hope to see you there at the show, and I look so forward to it. Good luck to all of us tomorrow, and thank you again, and I can't wait to see you.
Thank you, Garth.